Hi guys, welcome back to another video. As Bitcoin is not doing that good, so today I will be covering Aerodrome, Velodrome and TVK. So please feel free to skip to any of the video section using the timestamps below. So looking at the Aerodrome finance or Aero Token, this is the setup from my previous video. And if you did watch that setup, I did say that we are heading towards this demand zone which was around 1.39 to 1.35. As you can see here, we are here, and it looks like this is a pretty good entry, but if we don't see a response from here, I think we are actually heading towards this demand zone, and if we don't see a bounce back from here, but I think it seems like we will probably see a bounce back from here, but it seems like it is trying to break this demand zone. Let's just hope that it actually holds this and pumps and breaks out from this point, and we could be heading towards 1.79. and if you look here, this is a downtrend, and if we do break out from here, I think we are heading towards around 1.8 or even 1.5 is actually the possibility, but it depends on the base as well. So if you look here, the base TVL has actually started to go up, has stopped going up. As you can see, that is most likely because overall crypto market is not doing that hot as of now. But if you look at the Aerodrome, they did not have that much news or any news, so it is unclear whether it will actually hold this level or not. But I think if it does hold this level, and if it successfully hold this level and goes up from here and breaks out from here, I think we are actually heading towards 1.8 or even I think $2 or even $2.3 if it does break this level and hold this level. But if it does not hold this level, I think we are probably heading towards 1.09 or 1.04. If not, I think we are heading towards even lower 0.86 or 75 cent as well. So this coin is a pretty awesome coin, and I think it does have a lot of demand, but I think we do need a drive, we do need some kind of news or even anything that can actually pump this coin. And as of now, it does not seems like we have anything on their Twitter, but I think this is a pretty good demand zone. But as of now, I don't think that we have any buyers here, because if you look here, we don't have that many sellers here as well. As you can see, we don't have that much volume going on. So I think what we need is a volume, and we need a buyer in the market to actually pump this coin. But as of now, I think we are at a pretty good spot, and if it does break this level, we are heading towards without a doubt to 1.09 1.04. If it holds this level, I think we could actually so looking at the Velodrome or Velo Token, I thought it would break out if you watched my previous video, but unfortunately it did not break out, and seems like we are actually going down the hill. So I think we do have a pretty good bounce back point around here, around this demand zone, around 1.6 to 1.39 if you look here. So I think we could actually break out, we could actually bounce back from this point, but as of now it's going down the hill. So I think if this downtrend does get broken, I think we are heading towards higher levels, but as of now it seems like we did not have that many buyers to actually break out this level. But still, this one is actually pretty good, so I think we do have a hope. But if we look at their updates, we don't have anything going on their Twitter, anything that impressive. We don't have that actually anything that could actually pump this coin. But I think if we get any update or anything from them, I think we could actually pump this coin to new levels. But if we look at the optimism overall, its TVL is not doing that good either. So what I think the problem as of now with the Velodrome and Aerodrome is that they are in the consolidation, and I think if we do break out from this point, we could actually be heading towards higher levels. And I think 20 cent or even 25 cent or even 28 cent is a possible if we do see a breakout from this downtrend. And I think this downtrend will be a very significant, and it does pose a big threat to the Velodrome as well, because these levels are potentially the biggest selling points for this coin as well. So let's just say that it does come here and bounces back from this point, but it could actually reject at this downtrend as well, so you have to keep that in mind. But I think if we do see potential buyers, it could actually pump, and we could actually hit these targets which I have set. and these are the possible things which could happen with this coin. And I think this is going to be a pretty good entry. If not, I think we could be heading lowest at the lowest level as well. We do have entry around 11 cent, or if not, we do have entry even lower than that. So you have to keep that in mind if you're interested in this coin. So I think the first bounce back point which I'm looking at is this one. If this one does not hold, I think we are actually heading even at the lower point. So it also depends on the BTC, how the BTC does, and if the BTC does recover and goes up, I think we could actually break out from this and head to new levels, and that could actually happen. So looking at TVK, as you can see, we have a token swap going on as of now for TVK to VNR. So VNR is basically a layer 1 blockchain which they have actually launched. I think their mainnet is still far from its launch, but they are actually doing the token swap, as you can see here. So anyone can actually swap from TVK to VNR, as you can see from here, or Venri. But the problem is that Venri actually has been supported by most of the exchanges. It is still not available on Coinbase, or on Kraken, or even on Bybit, or even on VELO Token. So basically, if you were to swap using this swap option, you can actually so that means this is a 1-to-1 swap, I think. So basically, if you look at the price, the TVK price is higher and Venri price is actually lower. So that means it is not worth it unless the exchange actually supports the swap. And from the FAQs, they are in the talks with Coinbase, and if the Coinbase does support the swap, I think it will be 1-to-1. But as of now, as you can see, it is not actually worth it to swap to Venri from this swap option. So if you are holding TVK, it does have a lot more potential than the Venri at the moment, because Venri is a layer 1 solution, but it has a lot of market cap, whereas TVK does not have that much market cap. So I think as of now, the TVK supply is actually going down because of this swap happening, and I think it could actually pump if even there is a slight news, or even there is a slight hype for the TVK or Venri token. So that is pretty good. So in terms of entering into the Venri, I think if you are planning to buy it, as of now, it's not actually worth it. So it is actually better to wait for it to come to at least, I think, around at this level, which is around 9.6 cent or 8.4 cent. I think that is a pretty good entry point, and as of now, it is not worth it to get into this token. But beside that, I think we also have a pretty good entry around 14 cent to 12 cent as well. In terms of TVK price prediction, I think it is actually possible to hit its all-time high again, because the supply is actually decreasing. So I think it is possible that it can hit 42 cent, which is its all-time high from this one. And if you look here, TVK, its all-time high is actually above $1, but on the Coinbase it's around at 42 cents. So I think we can actually hit that, but as the supply is decreasing, I think that could actually happen. But as of now, I think we actually need to break this downtrend, which has been actually consistent so far. So breaking this would be very important, but as of now, it does not seem like that it is possible, because as you can see here, it has actually tried to break this downtrend, but unfortunately it has not been that much successful. So I think if we do break this downtrend, we could actually go just a second. So if we do break this downtrend, I think we could actually go at the higher levels, probably around 30 cent or even hitting 42 cent. But I think this downtrend needs to be broken before going up. So but we also have a pretty good entry around 17 cent if you are interested in this, and it is a pretty risky range, but I think this could actually bounce back from this support as well, around just a second. So around around 17.7 cent is a pretty good support as well if you're looking for a risky entry for this coin.